Welcome, foolish mortals! Hannah has been receiving a lot of praise for her rhinestone art, which you can all check out on her Instagram page, Bling Studios by Hannah. So we decided that we're going to talk a little bit about this, or actually Hannah's going to be talking a little bit about this, and I'm just going to be sitting here and being pretty.
I just wanted to show off some of my Mickey buckets because I feel like everybody keeps complimenting me on them, so I thought I'd show them off a little.
And at the end of the video, we've been teasing a big reveal, and that big reveal is going to be her latest work. So stay tuned.
So the whole way I got started with these buckets was I joined a group chat started by Sarah Irregular Voice. We'll link her somewhere. Basically, she was on a trip to Disneyland Paris and rather had hers lost or stolen in the, I think it was like the Star Traders gift shop.
I believe so, and she was really, really upset over it because it was her first ever bucket and she had a very strong emotional connection to it, and we all tried to help her out finding it in the parks, but unfortunately it seems like he's gone forever. But
she started this group chat and loads of us joined it, and we all decided we were going to rhinestone a Mickey bucket together. So let's have a look at the one I did. My first ever one here. I did this around Valentine's Day. So I kept it traditional to the Mickey colours, but you know, because it was around Valentine's Day, I did a load of red hearts and the crystals. I did these red ribbons because I thought that was adorable. And on the back, we also have Mickey and Minnie sharing a little kiss. And it goes so well with these ears, don't you think? I did these ears as well. They match so perfectly.
yeah, because you've been doing rhinestone art for quite a long time. It was just the first bucket that you did.
I also did Mickeys on the back of these ears, but you never get to see them.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the back of my head looks like. Where did I take this one first? I think I took it to watch Disney on Ice.
Yeah, I think so.
Where else did we take it? We took it to that pin event at the Disney store.
Which we never got into.
Yeah, I had a great time in that line. But what I've been doing with them, especially when I go to Comic Cons and stuff, I've been making these little friendship bracelets with some sweets and stuff. A little bit of pixie dust for people. So people tend to ask me about them, compliment them. So I'm like, oh, thank you. Here's a little gift.
Yeah, and we are planning on doing that at Hong Kong Disneyland to just give a little something to the cast members to show some appreciation to them, because a lot of times they just go unnoticed. They are the heroes who are not wearing capes, and they can really, really make your Disney trip. Like we spoke about before in one of our videos about the Halloween party, that some cast members are just simply amazing and they are so nice, and we just think that it would be really lovely.
Even at the Disney store, I should start bringing them to the Disney store because they're all lovely. They always stop you, and it's not even like, oh, do you need any help with your shopping? It's like, who's your favourite Disney character? What park are you going to? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, in the London Disney store, there are a few cast members that when we go, we always talk to, because they're just so nice.
So this was the second one I ever made. This one was actually Laszlo's idea to come up with, because we were going to Liverpool Comic Con to meet Rosario Dawson.
Indeed.
And I thought this would just be a cool design, you know, with the patterns on Ahsoka's face and all around the back. And this one worked out quite well. I was quite nervous for all these stripes, but the blue and the white rhinestones blended quite well into each other. So once I'd painted the bucket, you can't really tell if it's wonky at all.
And then you've got the Ahsoka logo at the back.
Yeah. That's all. We've got the Ahsoka logo, and I am no Jedi.
Because this is a famous catchphrase or famous line of Ahsoka, even though it was not Rosario's Ahsoka, it was Ashley Eckstein's Ahsoka, but it's something that a lot of people connect straight away to the character.
So we took this to Liverpool Comic Con to meet Rosario Dawson. Insert a little photo here. And we just everybody loved it because it was May the 4th weekend.
And you got a lot of compliments from Bryce Dallas Howard's agent.
Yeah, absolutely. Ignored Bryce. I was talking to her agent about my Mickey.
Because her sister does rhinestone art as well, isn't she? And she's like a professional prop maker. So she's done the rhinestone microphones for The Masked Singer.
Yeah, in the US.
And she was really, really blown away by it.
I'd love to do something like that. Because everybody's always asking me like, oh, do you sell this stuff? I don't. I'm too attached to all of it. Everybody keeps telling me to make doubles of everything. I've done that once and I got really upset because the second one I made for someone else looked a lot better than mine.
It was still really cute.
It was still cute, but still, I get too attached to all my stuff. So as of the moment, I'm not selling them, but
who knows in the future?
Who knows? Now, the third bucket that I've done, I've not actually shown too much, even though it's one of my favourites. This is the only Minnie Mouse bucket I've done. And we have Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's so intricate.
And then the back of it with the signature. I just thought her patterns would be so perfect, and just the blue face, red hair. This one really did my head in though, because I kept like gluing my hand to it and budging all the rhinestones around, so I nearly lost it a few times doing this.
Yeah, I had to calm Hannah down
to
make sure that she was not flying through the room.
Yeah. This was actually a last minute design on it, because I normally like draw it out on my phone first what it would look like, but I decided to do this last minute, Sally's signature, and I think it worked out really well.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, I love this one.
Like
so
all the
much.
different patterns that you can straight away identify with the character. Like even if you look at your cardigan, you can identify.
That's why I'm wearing this cardigan, because it matches.
Oh, it's actually a jumper, not a cardigan.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Sally bucket. Try to get a bit of blue.
And now we are moving on to the big reveal that everyone's been waiting for, and we've been teasing. The moment
you've all been waiting for.
Drum rolls! Darth Maul!
Now this idea came from our friend Adam, who goes to a lot of the Comic Cons as well. He saw my Ahsoka one at Liverpool Comic Con and gave me this idea, and I thought, that is perfect. So I executed on it. So as you can see, you got Darth Maul's orange and yellow eyes, you've got all the patternings on his face, the patterning on his ears is based off of like, kind of like his forehead. With the horns, this is a pretty interesting way I've done it. So instead of like buying latex horns for like special effects makeup, I bought a Darth Maul mask off of Amazon for like 20 quid, and I just cut all the horns off of it.
You could see that mask being featured in the teaser.
Oh yeah, if you wonder why we have this really awful Darth Maul mask, it's because I cut all the horns off of it. And then on the back, we have Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan.
The Duel of the Fates.
Yeah, that.
And whose idea was it to include the Duel of the Fates on the box?
Idea guy.
Yep. We were laughing at it with Emily Swallow, the armour, when we met her at Liverpool Comic Con, because Hannah was talking to her about the bucket as well, because she just jumped out of her queue when she saw the bucket. And I just said it to her like, well, because I got some praise for it as well. And I was like, I don't deserve any praise. I'm not doing anything about it. I'm really just the project manager coming up with the ideas, and Hannah's going to try and implement them. And then it turned out that this is the same way that she works with her husband about her merch, that she's the project manager and the husband is left with the work of trying to figure out how to make it happen.
Yeah. So on the back, I have the same design on the ears as I have on the front, but I just had the Duel of the Fates on the back. We have some more horns from our Amazon mask. And then a little hidden detail on him. The original actor who played Darth Maul...
Ray Park.
Yeah. Forgot to take out one of his ear piercings, and it got left in the film. So now, in like the cartoons and everything, Darth Maul has an ear piercing. So I've taken one of my piercing balls and glued it onto the ear. So now my Darth Maul has the same little ear piercing ball.
Very authentic.
Very authentic to the character. So hopefully this little guy will be coming to some Star Wars conventions with us.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, that's my big grand reveal. I hope you liked it. So let me know which one's your favourite. I don't know which one's my favourite now. I'm between Sally and Darth.
I quite like Ahsoka because she's got a history of meeting all these celebrities and meeting her
Yeah.
live version.
Ahsoka's met a lot of celebs already.
But I think Darth Maul is going to be very popular. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. So yeah, tell us which one's your favourite. All these rhinestone buckets, I can get done in like a week if I have free time.
Do you know approximately how many rhinestones are there in them?
With the 4mm rhinestones, that's normally about 10,000. But this one is the first one where I've done like scattered effects rhinestones, so they're all different sizes. So these range from like 2mm to 6mm. So I have no idea with this one because you get those little bags by the weight, not the amount. These boxes I get off of eBay because these are the, I don't know if you can see on the bottom, these are Aladdin Industries. These are actually lunchboxes. These are like really old Mickey Mouse shaped lunchboxes from Aladdin Industries. And the only way you can get them now is just like random Americans selling them on eBay. So they can be quite pricey to get, but most of it is the cost of the shipping. So I found on average, you know, if you just filter it into the cheapest, a Mickey bucket will cost around like 60 quid.
Yeah.
Minimum. Unless you find like a really good deal.
Yep. Recently we found quite a few good deals, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the problem really is with the shipping costs, because that
Yeah.
you can't reduce it anyhow, because it's determined by eBay. But you can find a good seller. If you were to live in America, one of these boxes you can get easily on the local eBay between $10 and $15.
It's my babies. And it matches his shirt, look at that.
Oh, surprising. Why did I decide to wear this shirt today?
Matching my jumper, matching your shirt. It's almost
Yeah.
as if I did this on purpose.
Now Darth Maul has just been finished and I already feel like I'm getting high on the fumes of the glue.
Oh my god, yeah. The glue.
I think we were
My
like giggling all
brain.
day yesterday.
We were definitely high off glue last night.
I think so too.
Just howling. I think having a week worth of like glue fumes straight in your face really does a number on you.
Yeah. So maybe it would be a good idea in the future to wear a mask or something.
I'll sit in a ventilated room.
Yeah, that's also a good idea.
So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please don't forget to give it a like, and if you're not already, subscribe.
And we'll see you next time.
Stay spooky.
Bye.